Alright guys, I'm going to be going over the 2013 Cadillac ATS. And many reviewers admire the 2013 Cadillac ATS's attractive interior, which they say is made of quality materials. Test drivers think the front seats are comfortable. But there are many complaints that the second row seats are cramped and that the trunk space is very minimal for an upscale midsize car. Many test drivers also complain about the confusing optional touchscreen infotainment system, while others think the touch and grab screen is very nice. Alright, cool. I'm gonna make this video about 2013 Cadillac ATS. The 2013 Cadillac ATS can come in a 2.0 4-cylinder, 2.5 4-cylinder, or 3.6 V6. The horsepowers can range from 202 to 321 horsepower. For the 2.0 liters, the transmission is a 6L45. For the 2.5 liters, the transmission also is a 6L45. And for the 3.6 liters, the transmission also is a 6L45. You get the point. Alright, now, some of the pros of the 2013 Cadillac ATS are its spirited performance from 2.0 turbo and 3.6 models, excellent handling / ride balance, engaging driving dynamics for both rear wheel and all-wheel drive platforms, user-friendly infotainment interface. Now I'm reading this off a website. The cons are lackluster base engine performance, smallish back seat and trunk. Now I'm gonna jump straight into this axle situation. An axle is a rod or shaft that connects a pair of wheels on a vehicle, essentially holding them together and allowing them to rotate as one unit. While a differential is a mechanical component within the axle system that allows the wheels on the same axle to rotate at different speeds, particularly when turning by distributing power from the engine to each wheel independently. Essentially, the axle is the physical connection and the differential manages the power distribution between the wheels on that axle. So pretty much this is an axle here. This is not the differential. I believe this end of the axle connects to the differential, and the differential tells the axle what to do. This end would then connect to the wheel or the hub or the knuckle or whatever part is exposed where your wheel is at, whatever wheel setup you may have. So this is the inner part with the splines and the little clip, and this is the outer part. All right, so this image may help explain it a little bit better. This is what the differential looks like. This is what the axles hook up to. Now, this is what the differential is. That's what it looks like inside. Those are the actual gears. That's the actual bearings. That's where the fluid needs to lubricate. Now, there's a chart here that explains all of that pretty much torn down. You see all the seals. You see the pan at the back. You see the mounts. All those types of things. You can pause it if you need to. Differential pinion seals, rear differential pinion bearings, pinion shaft seals, differential bearings, differential assembly, seals and gaskets. You get the point. You can find this online. You can search up 2013 Cadillac ATS, rear differential, teardown, chart, explanation, whatever the case is. If you need to see it in more detail, it's online, it's on the internet. If you need it explained a different way, if you need to read any type of link, any type of forms, I suggest you do so, because I'm also learning this right now myself. Again, this is an axle. This is not a differential. This is what an axle looks like. This is what hooks up to the differential. I just want to clarify that one more time before we continue. Now, this next image is a picture of a Cadillac ATS turned on its side. It exposes underneath the vehicle. So this is important because you're going to have to remove the exhaust system to even get to the differential, which is probably why this job costs so much at a dealer, ranging from $3,000 to $6,000. Me personally, as somebody that works on cars, I would not want to do this job. I would definitely pass it on. But if you have no choice but to do this in your backyard, I suggest you take a lot of precaution. Use jack stands, eye protection, get your curse words ready, and have fun. But on a serious note, just be safe. Don't do anything stupid. These are struts. These are in the front vehicle. These struts are not cheap. They do tend to go out. The front struts are very performance oriented. They have specific sensors that need to be hooked up to the vehicle. Alright, now this is a video of me actually looking underneath of a Cadillac ATS in person. Enjoy.
Go ahead and replace this shock. Replace this seal in this rear differential because the fluid is starting to leak out of it. This is that drive shaft coupler we're talking about. It doesn't appear to be in bad condition. This is the other half of it right here. I'd even put tamper seal on it from like last year when I looked at it the first time. Your transmission is nice and sealed. This is the shift linkage right here. The shift linkage is in good condition, so that's not what's causing the clinking. The coupler is in good condition, which is not causing the clinking. And your transmission mount is in good condition, which also is not causing the clinking. So we're gonna have to dig a little further into what might be causing that clinking every time you're shifting into gear. But your exhaust mounts are nice and firm. This is the filler neck to your fuel tank. This is your fuel tank right here, so that's good. Nothing down here is really making any noise. Your oil pan is not leaking any oil. That's tamper seal right there. That's tamper seal, that's tamper seal, that's tamper seal. That's a little peek hole to peek into the bell housing of the transmission. Your O2 sensors are those blue wires right there. This is starting to leak right here, this lower control arm right here. You're definitely gonna have to do your rear brakes. These can wait. The rear brakes are more important. And yeah.